did also publish a study recently on the Lancet Neurology Journal that is a review of potential future treatment targets for migraine. So I think CGRP is very successful. So currently there are eight new migraine medications that target the CGRP ligand or the CGRP receptor. However, there are a lot of other exciting kind of molecules or potential targets in the pipeline as well. So PACAP is another very promising molecule that has gone through clinical trials now, and hopefully we will have some promising results. But that is another target that has that looks promising. And there are a lot of other targets as well. So, for example, prolactin or several other kind of like potassium channels that can kind of more so kind of in the research space, not yet in the clinical trial phase, but there are several other either ion channels or hormones or peptides that are currently in the research phase, including like different potassium channels, prolactin, oxytocin, or even something called like the PAR2 that looks promising in either animal studies or human migraine studies that can be further explored to see whether it could enter a clinical trial. So what we know is migraine is a heterogeneous disorder and the pathophysiology is complex, involving different molecular pathways. So I'm excited to see that the CGRP-targeting therapy, which is the first migraine-specific medication, has been so successful in terms of there are 8 different newer medications developed already or available on the market for patients to use. And a lot of patients do benefit from it. But I'm also excited with all these other potential treatment targets, including like different ion channels, like proteins or hormones, like even like sex-specific, like female-specific targets. As an example, like oxytocin, prolactin, those could look promising as well, at least in the either animal studies or human studies. So I think future studies could, like look into future in the future, researchers could look into those different molecules that target different baseline and see whether we could develop more migraine-specific medications that could benefit a lot of patients suffering from migraine.